Hey, today I wanted to do a cool toned everyday grunge makeup. The very first video I did on this channel was an everyday grunge makeup, but it was very warm toned. Alright, I'm gonna put my little braids behind my ears so I can do my foundation. Still using the Clover by Clove Skin is in Serum foundation. Ooh, that was not a pleasant noise. This time I'm really gonna make sure that my foundation is fully blended and I'm not missing a whole patch. It's happened so many times, especially making YouTube videos. My eyesight's just terrible. That's my excuse. But I'm gonna make sure this time. I don't often shave my legs anymore, but I remember when I did frequently, I would miss entire strips of hair and find out much later when I would put on my glasses. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anywhere. I don't think I did, but I'll only find out once I'm editing this. I'm going to spray a sponge with setting spray. This is from Milk, and get off the excess of that. And then just use this to lightly press the foundation into my skin a bit more. Now for eyebrows, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna try using an Elmer's glue stick to get them stuck down in exactly where I want them. I've used like brow gels and stuff, but they just don't stick them down as well as glue does. Or even soap. That works like a lot better, but still, I think glue is just the best. So I'm going to, normally I would lick it, but I think people will find it gross. So I'm gonna spray it with this setting spray. Just to get it a bit wet. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a bit on. Then I'm gonna use this spoolie to brush the hairs into the direction that I want them to go in. Should have done one at a time, really. Okay, I think that's good. I normally only use glue to like fully block out my eyebrows, but I thought since it does that so well, like gets them like completely flat against your face, then it would also be good to just like hold them in place. So now I'm gonna fill them in. I'm gonna use the Tarte in Bloom palette. Using the color Activist, the dark brown one, and just on an angled brush, I'm gonna really lightly fill them in. Not much of a method to this, honestly. I also just extend them just a bit. I'm gonna use the spoolie again to just make sure that the fronts don't look too blocky. Kind of brush that hair up a bit just to make them look a little bit more natural. For highlighter, I'm gonna use this one by LH Cosmetics. It's called Shaping Light in the color Cool Glow. I want to keep everything cool toned for this, so this is perfect. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand, and I have a brush from Colourpop, and I'm gonna really lightly put that on my cheekbones and then pat that in with my finger and put that on my nose as well. I love how natural this highlight looks. It's really pretty. For contour, I'm using the Kaleidos Contour Symphony Trio in Light, and I'm using the middle color, which is the more cool tone one. I'm gonna define my eye bags a bit. Okay, base done. Onto the eyes, I'm gonna use this matte fluid eye paint from About Face, the white one, and I'm gonna put that on my eyelid just as a base for the eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it out. I'm gonna use this Colourpop Beam Gel Liner, just in black. I don't know what the color's called. It's rubbed off, but it's the black one. And I'm just gonna line my eyes messily. Then I'm gonna use this little Louise Young pencil brush and just smudge that out. And I'm just gonna line my waterline. Okay, I'm using this gray color called Ash from the Venus Immortalis palette. I'm gonna put this all over my eyelid. I'm stopping right at my crease because I'll use a clean blending brush to blend it in a bit, or blend it out, I guess. And I'm gonna use this pencil brush, also by Louise Young, a little bit bigger, or a lot bigger than the other one, and put the gray color underneath my lower lash line. I'm gonna use that angled brush that I used for my eyebrows and use the black color. It's just black in that same limecrime palette, and put that in my inner corner. And with the same black color, I'm also gonna put that on top of the eyeliner. This is probably the kind of eye look that you would want to do it first before foundation, because I feel like with any black eyeshadow, it is susceptible to fall out. But I don't know, I don't like doing the eyes before foundation, so I'll just suffer the consequences. It actually seems to be okay. I don't really see anything, but then again, I'm blind, so I'm gonna put a little bit more of that gray color just to blend it all out, down, like more down. And using a relatively clean brush, I'm going to blend out the edges of the gray. I'm just gonna make sure that this doesn't look weird when my eyes are completely open, because they're slightly hooded, so I'm just putting a little extra of the black to this outer triangle. So it kind of looks like that when I open my eyes, or when I close my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go back with more of the gray to blend everything in again. You know what, I'm gonna put a little bit higher, keep my eyes open and put it a little bit above the crease. Again, because my eyes are hooded, you don't really see the gray that much unless I close my eyes. And once again, blend that out with the semi-clean brush. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on the Milk Kush mascara. I'm just gonna put a little beauty mark with this black liquid liner. It's from Gerard Cosmetics, but can use literally any. And actually I'm gonna put two, since I'm not doing freckles, because I want to keep everything cool toned. Now for lips, I'm gonna remove the lip plumper that I had on, and I'm gonna use this Colourpop lip pencil. Oh, it's coming out, and it's the black one. I think it's called like Bull Chic, and start lining my lips. I'm gonna also put that in the outer corners because I want to create an ombre effect with the lips. Doesn't have to be perfect yet, because I'll fix it up once I put the lipstick on. So anyway, for lipstick, I'm gonna use Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb. This is a fairly cool toned red. So I'm putting that everywhere I didn't put lip liner. Then I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. I pretty much only use it for lips, and blend those two colors together. And I'm also using it to smoke out the lip line as well. I shouldn't talk while I do this. I love this lipstick, but I actually don't love it on its own. I think it needs like either a black or a dark brown lip liner. Okay, hopefully that looks the same on both sides. I think that's it. I'm gonna take my braids out from behind my ears. So here is the finished look. Really quick and easy and cool and other adjectives. But yeah, thanks for watching. Instagram and TikTok linked below, you know, products as well. Okay, bye.